Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalie Joy and this is Journaling. So this is the first episode of my PROCREATE series. Originally I was going to do like watching 20-minute videos by myself and then condensing it into little 5-minute videos, but most of the stuff that I learned in those videos I don't really use personally, so I thought I would switch it up a little bit and I do a little like lettering art piece and you guys letter with me, and I focus on one of the aspects of PROCREATE. So this video is more specific to layering and all the cool things you can do with layering and what I find most important with the lettering option in PROCREATE. And this was inspired because somebody in my last PROCREATE video was saying how I was going too fast and they didn't catch anything I was saying, which is true because like I said, I don't know anything about PROCREATE and I'm learning with you guys. Hope you guys enjoy the series, and don't worry, this is still a bullet journal channel, so bullet journal videos still every Tuesday, and these will be like scattered randomly throughout the week whenever I feel like posting another episode. So yes, before that, a company called Zumei Technology was kind enough to send me stuff for my iPad, like this matte screen protector. Obviously, I'm not going to take off mine on my iPad and put it on because that would be a waste of money and materials and everything. So once mine gets messed up, I will update my screen protector and I'll update you guys on how this works. But looking at it, it looks like way better quality by just the packaging because I bought the cheapest one on Amazon. And also, they sent me this really cool egg. It's an egg to hold up your iPad, your iPhone, or your laptop. And at first I was like, am I going to really use this? But I've literally been using it every single day to do homework. And like the point is, usually you'll have your iPad like or whatever laying flat on your thing, so you have to like hunch over on your desk. Put these little things underneath your iPad and you'll give it a little incline. It's one of those things where it's like you don't need it, but when you get it you're like, I actually kind of needed this, you know? I don't know, you wouldn't expect an egg to be so good, but it is. Oh, this video isn't sponsored, by the way. They just sent me these things for free and I wanted to tell you guys and talk about it, but the links are in the description box down below. I'm pretty sure Zumei Technology is just a company where they have a bunch of different technology devices, so definitely check them out. They came from Amazon and they came really fast. I think they came in from like Nevada or something. Go look at the links in the description box down below, and yeah. Let's do the freaking PROCREATE video now. Okay, bye.
Okay, so here's PROCREATE. I'm going to open it now and it's going to take you to the gallery where you can see all your art pieces that you're working on, and you'll see that I have different stacks to keep myself organized. So here I'm just showing you guys how to make your own stacks, and then you can press on the plus button to make your own canvas size. You can see that I made a thumbnail canvas right there so it's easier to access. And now I'm going to click on the little wrench tool and then canvas. I'm going to turn on my drawing guide so I have a guideline of where I should draw, so it'll be straight. I'm going to adjust the grid size, the thickness, the opacity so it doesn't distract me too much. Now I'm going to begin creating my layers. Layers are basically what they say. Whatever's on the top of your catalog will be on the surface of your art piece, and whatever's on the bottom of your catalog will be on the bottom. So I'm starting my first layer, which is going to be my sketch, so I'm going to have that at the bottom, and then for every word I'm going to give it its own layer just so it's a little bit more organized. And here you can see that I didn't like how the words be a little were centered, so I'm going to select all of them by sliding the catalogs to the left, and then that will select all those words in those layers, and then I can move it around. And then once I'm done with this layer and the sketch, and if I'm happy with it, then I'm going to actually group them all together. So how you do that is you can either place your layers on top of one of the layers. You'll see it right here, I believe. You can go like that to make your own groups, or you can also just keep sliding them to the left and then click the word group and then click the little arrow button and then it'll merge it together, and then you can rename it. And then by clicking on that group layer, I can see the word flatten, and flattening is they take all those layers and they put it into one layer. And then here by pressing the word N, I can turn down the opacity so that sketch layer won't be too distracting when I go over it with color. And once again, I'm going to give every word its own layer so it's more organized, and whatever I'm selecting on that layer, it'll just be that word. If I want to move it or if I want to erase it, it'll just erase what is on that layer. And then you'll see right here that I didn't know if I wanted the word little to be on top of that Y and always or below. So I put the word little above the word always in the catalog to make sure that little appeared above the word always on my canvas. Put the word kinder and than in the wrong layer because I want each word to have its own layer. So here I'm going to circle with the lasso and then copy and paste it. And by copying and pasting it, it goes into its own layer. And then I can uncheck that little box next to that layer to hide it. And then I can erase the word kinder kinder in the layer that I don't want it to be in. And then we're going to do the same thing for the word than. I'm going to lasso it by using that ribbon on the top left corner, and I'm going to copy and paste it into its own layer, and then uncheck the box and then delete and erase the word than in the layer that I don't want it in, and then I can recheck the boxes, and then the words kinder and than will show up again in the new layers I just created by copying and pasting. Hopefully that made sense. If it didn't, I'm sorry. Then I didn't like how I wrote the letter A in the word than, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the layer that I have the word A in, and I'm going to duplicate it by sliding to the left and clicking duplicate, and then I'm going to drag it into the same group as than, so I know that those two belong together. And then I'm going to merge them so they're on the same layer, and then I'm going to select the new A, and I'm going to bring it over to the word than, so I can replace my ugly A with my new A. And then once I'm done, I'm going to slide all those layers to the left and group them together. And then also I'm going to duplicate the word always, and I'm going to make a shadow for the word always. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate it by sliding to the left, clicking duplicate, and then dragging it down to the bottom so it's below the first word always. And then I'm going to drag the colors, but obviously you won't see the color right away because the layer is underneath. So then you got to select that layer and then click the little arrow button on the top left corner, and then you will select the layer in the background for the word always. I'm going to do the same thing for necessary, and I'm just going to do a layer of outlines on the top, so make sure that new layer that you're making is going to be on the very top of your catalog of layers, because then it will be on top of everything you already created. So as a quick review for layering, you could group them just like I am doing now, and then it'll press the word group, it'll make all those layers into one group, but you can also merge all those layers onto one layer by clicking that group layer and then clicking the word flatten. You can also copy and paste by selecting whatever you want to copy and paste, clicking the word copy and paste at the bottom bar, and then it'll bring that new copy and paste layer into a new layer. Finally, the last thing to do is choose your background color. So go back into your layers, choose the background color layer, and choose a color, and then sign your signature. And here is the final product. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Sorry if I was going too fast, I know I was, but if you liked it or anything, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!